Welcome to the Dream Managers, episode 4. We have a new guest tonight, and I'll let him introduce himself.
My name's Trevor.
And all right, so we'll pretty much just dive right in. Again, we're gonna try to keep to the same structure each episode. Which the first question that we always start out with is, Trevor, what is your dream?
I think it's a hard question. I think when most people think about it, they think of it job-wise.
Mm-hmm. Really, career-wise, what do you want to be when you grow up, kind of thing.
Right. So is that what you're asking, or just broad-wise, what's my dream in life? What do I want to get from it?
Because, okay, a job usually necessitates you to garner the required qualifications for you to be a standout candidate.
Right, like if I wanted to be something, there would probably be a lot of things in between that I wouldn't want to do to where I realistically wouldn't end up.
Well, and this is kind of what I want to say, is in finding a job and pursuing a career, you're almost following into the notch that somebody else carved out for you in the job whatever job that you pick up.
Right, and every position's been like, like there's a path, there's a designed path to do it, and if your dream is to do it, a lot of nurses are going to follow the same path. A lot of people that do different professions their whole way through are going to follow the same path until they hit their point and probably branch off into their own niche.
And hopefully kind of, even if they don't want to be working so much for the healthcare, the system that drains them and such, do some sort of organizational effort to sponsor a nonprofit to be able to offset all of the horrible healthcare expenses and stuff.
Yeah.
So but that's kind of where I'm leading.
Yeah, it's a wavy question.
Is those people being nurses, their careers are nurses, that isn't exactly their dream.
It could be.
It could be. But usually, especially once you are a nurse...
Okay, so not a nurse. Let's say a surgeon. Somebody who's a surgeon went through the years, they made sure this is what they want to do.
But what I'm trying to say is I think what you started with it's not a profession, it's not a career. It's not something that you really want. Like, even though it feels like it should be, it's not something that you want to be. Because a dream is something that you already kind of are. Like, a dream is just something that you know intuitively that you kind of want to manifest.
I guess I align dream with what's your goal.
And that's what a lot of people do,
what's your next goal? And so, like, when you were saying Ethan's, his next goal was to be a happy not smoker. But, I think dream is a bit broader. And it's more than just job. When I think about the question, my answer was not job at all.
Yes, and that's what
honestly,
I'm saying.
I don't know what I want to do.
That it's not just job, and it isn't just job.
I enjoy my job right now. I have no idea what I'd want to do, and I don't qualify for most things, and I'd want to work with my dad, but I just don't think his business is enough to support me.
You also just said it. I don't qualify for most things, so don't think about what you qualify for. Think about what you want. Think about what you really want. Like, not what you have experience in and what you could step right into the role of. Right. Again, all of those are finding a job opportunity that kind of already exists for anybody.
Not something I think would be my, like, I could do well, just something that I'd want to do even if I don't think I could do it at all. Right, yes. I get it. I'm just saying that at least when I think career-wise, nothing comes to mind for me.
Yeah, well,
I think, like, if I think about what I want in life, I feel like I have most things I want. I have the wife, I have the kids, we're renting our house. I guess a dream would be to eventually buy a house for them. Yeah. But I have friends, I have family, I have, like, pretty much, if you ask me my dream, I have it all right now. The dream would be just maintaining it. Yeah. And being able to maintain it for her and my wife and the kids, and being able to afford buying a house.
Well, okay. Honestly,
so whatever gets me there.
You've said it twice now, and honestly, even though on the previous episode I did say the materialistic thing of owning a thing isn't exactly but what you're saying is the owning of the house is effectively being able to achieve your dream of being able to provide the life that you want.
Right, but I just feel like that's my next goal. I don't feel like that's my dream.
Yeah, I know.
Just
like
that's
if
you're gonna say a dream that I have, that's fine. But just saying the dream, like,
yes, and also the previous episode with Ethan and saying he needs to be a happy non-smoker, I believe that's also it's just his current focused dream for what that he knows he can manifest here real soon. And again, that's still the reason why I kind of want to fixate on the house thing, because that is, especially now that you're not, your previous shit situation was that you worked at a grocery retail that wasn't putting you at full-time 40.
Yeah.
And effectively not having 40 hours on the books made it so that no mortgage loan person would be like, hey, you technically aren't guaranteed the 40 hours.
Right. Whereas, I mean, I didn't leave for that not to be on paper. But that wasn't the reason I left.
What my point is now you do have a 40-hour
right, I have that job on paper.
And how long have you worked there about?
At the new place?
At the new place.
Since September of, like, not this last September, but the September before that.
So almost 2 years.
Well, 2 years in September, and it's January.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, like, you know.
Well, so I think it's 2 or 3 years that you have to be at your job for them to really, like, be like, okay, it's a secure, he's keeping this job securely, and you have that many years of pay stubs to actually show the goal. Then the reality, the actual achievability of you sitting down with a mortgage loan officer with Alexa.
It would be Jaden.
Well,
if I'm getting a loan for my first time house, it's from Jaden.
Yeah, we have a friend.
We have a friend named Jaden Richards. He's a loan officer, and we can just go to him.
Yeah, and
gets him business,
and then
I'm sure he'll help me out exactly how I need, because he's not going to try to make money off it. He's just going to help me out.
Well, and
I'm going to pay him.
And that's what I'm saying. He would make the first.
But he wouldn't be doing it for money. He'd be doing it for.
Yeah, he wouldn't be doing it for money.
Sure,
but then you effectively. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. I'm pretty sure if you talk to him, he hasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Then I would definitely do that. And I've been talking to him because I've been talking to him at least like vaguely, and we've been talking about the term like 0 payment down first time buyer type loans, and he was saying that like I could come in, get all my details down, credit score, and talk to him about it. But I guess we just haven't gone down and done it. But it's just because I feel like we want to put some money down, and we just don't have enough to want to let it out of our bank accounts.
Well, keep really just keep saving and keep working at the same place.
Like I said, I always get a big tax return. That's going to come soon. I get every now and again, I get 3 paychecks. That's this month. I get paid on, I think I got paid on the 2nd. I get paid on whatever 2 Fridays from now is, then 2 Fridays from them. Like it fits in 3 of those Fridays where I get paid.
Yeah. But,
so it feels like an extra paycheck, and then the next one I still get 2, so it still pays for the rent and everything else. So it just really feels like an extra paycheck.
Yeah.
And so we save that way, but we're also pretty bad with money.
Yeah.
You know? Like we know that we're supporting a lot with very little income.
Yeah.
We know that, but we don't want to live like that. We don't want to never be able to go out or never be able to go buy something from the mall, or when Emmett sees something fun at a store, we want to be able to get it.
If you can get
Emmett's my son.
Honestly, if you got approved for a mortgage loan, more than likely you'd pay less than what you pay.
And I'm sure he'd try to get me a good interest rate or whatever. That's just what I'd be worried about, is having money down so that we get a good interest rate, and you know it's manageable to pay off.
I think
and then it's finding a good
what you're paying in rent and utilities is already so like high that trying to buy a house is so in your advantage, because like honestly,
I know apartments that are like 2-bedroom apartments that are almost paying the same amount that we are. Like we're very lucky to be in half a house in a duplex.
I know,
renting from it.
100%.
Like we didn't even qualify for this place, and they still ran us, and we got through.
Lucky, but in just saying it's a good amount of the capacity of your income. So crazy.
And I'm just saying, like you're saying, like move up, and we just want to be like a little more prepared. For that.
But you would move up, and without even that large of a down payment. Mm-hmm. Honest to God, your mortgage limit, if you did a 30-year mortgage loan, your mortgage loan would per month would be less than the rent you pay right now.
It helps to show more of those pay stubs, so I need to work there.
And it keeps the per month payment way lower if you have a bigger down payment, obviously. So
right. We would be looking at pretty much nothing for a down payment at this point. Like we would need to save.
You need to save more. And again,
stay at my job for a few years. Get the 40 hours on paper. Yeah. Probably get my credit score up a little bit.
Yeah, but that is 100% a dream that's achievable soon.
Right.
So
I just want to say goal.
At least, that's what I was about to lean into. Is so that's more so something that you can achieve now. What's once you get the house, once you establish a sustainable way to provide easily, like in the way you want to provide the life for your family,
right?
What do you want to really create? Maybe not just for
So then we lean into the job side. Like, what do you want to do with your
job side? A lot of this,
I guess,
create as in something that you think would make a better now, some kind of
like
thing.
What you're doing with the podcast.
Well, and maybe writing a book, maybe doing some music like Jaden and Tyler do, like pretty much some aspect of creative self-expression that you can eke out to both be.
I don't know if it's a way of self-expression, but I want to make reading a habit. I want to like make it a habit enough that I want to do it. And right now when I read, I feel like I'm putting myself through a chore.
Yeah.
Even though I end up enjoying the chore.
Yeah.
Just going into it.
Yeah.
And making myself doing it, knowing I don't want to just sit there flipping words on a page.
It's tough to pioneer past.
But I used to love reading. And it's because I used to do it every day. And my mom would make me read for like 30 minutes a day. And it'd make me want to read for like an hour and a half sometimes because I get to a good point in the book. And I'm like, well, I'm not stopping now. And then I'd end up enjoying reading so much more. And I'd go through the whole series of books. And I went through because you read Fablehaven, right?
Yep.
I went through like 4 or 5 of those.
The Divergent series, Divergent, Insurgent, and Legion.
I watched the movies, but those books are big, right?
They're so good.
It's
so good. 100%. Like I remember it's from a girl's perspective. And Tobias, dude, the book makes you like Tobias. Like I swear to God, you developed a crush on Tobias. It doesn't matter what gender you have. Because it's so well curated. It's so well like almost made to feel intimate on the end of her perspective that you're like, wow, this is hot. Pretty much kind of shit. Like it doesn't.
Now I want to just like read the book just to prove to you that like no one gets a crush on Tobias but you.
No, it's so good. 100%. It's one of the best book series I feel like ever.
Because the movies.
Yeah, it's good too. I actually didn't really watch.
You've never seen the movie
because I just didn't want it to ruin the idea of what I had pictured him.
You can still like the books better and just be like, they fucked it up. Because that's most of the times what I do. I'm like, they messed it up.
Watch the books or the books. I'll watch the books. Watch the movie sooner or later.
I watched the One Piece live action. I didn't like it, and I was like, they just messed it up for me.
They just messed it up. Yeah,
studios can do better.
That's true. I don't know. So, making reading a better habit is a. I
think I want to make it a solid habit. That's my next goal.
Now
I want to create for myself.
We in the way. Okay, there's a book which you're actually trying to read. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Essentially, there's a way to sort of do that. It's to develop a better system for you to almost incentivize it, because you're right. If you don't like doing it, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And if you or
I can find more things that I regularly put my time to now that I'd want to do more than read. It's not even that it's like reading. Like I don't look at it like that. Like I'm sure it'd be fun to read. I look at the book and I'm like, oh yeah. But then I'm like, I could just do this like I normally do, or go smoke
or do something that's
Most of the time when Emmett's up, I do play with him, and he's getting to the age where he does come up to me and like ask me to play with him. I'm not going to tell my son no, so I'm always going to play with him. I'm going to take advantage of that as much as I can, because I know he's going to get to an age where he's not going to want to. It's not going to be as cool to hang out with Dad. Right now, it's the coolest thing ever.
Well, one of the things that I'd say is, do you read the Emmett? Do you read the Emmett?
He grabs books from he's got like probably 50 books, but they're all lined up on a shelf. He's got like a bookshelf that has them, and then he's got like a side thing that has them. I gotta get to the mic, but
No. Check it out. So see, whenever
it picks me up from way back here.
Talk.
I mean, like we'll watch the recording, but
if
I guess the bar goes on.
Yeah, if you're in the yellow, it's almost saying, hey.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This ain't that big of a room. You probably got crazy good speakers.
But this one's a little bit more quieter. You can see that I'm talking about at the same level, and I have to be like this close. Whereas that one, you can kind of be far behind.
Anyways, remember what I was saying? I totally lost it.
Shit, dude. No.
The toffee. We shouldn't have smoked. Hold on.
Yeah, it was something. The hell we were talking about? Finding your dream of.
When you're looking at something when you're talking about something, and so when me and you forgot what we were talking about, I instantly looked back at the tripod box because that's what I was looking at while I was talking.
Yes.
So I was like, looking at that's gonna bring me right back into it,
bring
and
me
it
right
didn't.
back. Yeah. What was the learning to read or not learning to read?
Stupid. Nah, so my son.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically,
We're back on track.
Yeah, sorry, we smoked before this and we just forgot what we were talking about. But listen, my son's got like 50 books and they're all in his room, and he will go up to one, grab one, bring it to us. It's usually one that has a car on it. Our son has an obsession with cars. He has like 100 cars. But anyway, so he'll bring us a book and he'll just put it down on you and want you to go through it. And so you open it, and no longer after opening the book do you get to turn a single page, because if you do, he gets mad. He gets to turn every single page. If there's anything that slides up or flaps, or a lot of the books do a lot of cool things for him.
He gets to turn every single
he gets
page.
to do all of them, unless he can't do it, and then he points at you to do it. But once you get through the book, he wants you to read it like 5 times, and you get really sick of reading the book. But yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves to read.
Yeah.
At least now, but I mean, mostly just like looking at pictures, then flips to the next page. He's not really like letting me read through the words or understanding that it's like a story. Like, I don't really think he understands that books are stories, or like that they tell something. I think he's like, oh, this one's gonna have cool pictures and things to flap out.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's got more cars, and then he just always says car.
Yeah. And then he thinks you're talking.
Yeah. So I don't really think he understands what books are, but for now, yeah, I bring it to him and I read as much as I can before he flips to the next page.
Yeah, that's good. But okay, again, there's small things that you can do, like even just putting the book that you would want to read for a small snippet of time on the pillow by your bed. Kind of
something crazy.
What?
There's a green nightstand sitting right next to my side of the bed. We got match ones on each side of the bed. There's a green one on my side, and sitting right closest to me on the top of it is Atomic Habits. And every single time I go to bed, it's like midnight or 1 a.m. and I gotta work at 7, and I'm never just gonna like turn on a flashlight and start reading, because I'm going to bed at the point that I'm dead tired. I don't go to bed with time to like just lay there and enjoy. So I guess being by the bed, I don't think helps me buy somewhere I'm at when I'm just up and out.
Well, you should try it in the morning. That's what I mean.
Bro, I work at 7 a.m. I wake up at like 6:15, 6:30. I get ready as quick as I can, and I go.
That's because you go to bed at like.
Yeah, but if I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I instantly start reading, I don't know that I'm gonna be like as like it's gonna take me a lot longer to learn from the pages as much as, because like you're learning a lot from the books that I'm reading.
Honestly, you wake up into it. It's crazy.
Like if it was a fiction story about some dragon, I wouldn't be stressing about reading a little bit in the morning. But it's like I really want to collect what's in these books. And I feel like I definitely need to be more awake.
Trust me, reading in the morning is like crazy. You wake up to it and you just digest it on a whole new level, because you're like you're almost, the first thing that you're doing in the morning is thinking like along the track of something that isn't even yours. So you know what you just said, like I feel like I would be tired in the morning. Okay, it is literally.
I don't think I am tired in the morning.
To no exaggeration, it is more effort to try to just go with the flow of your own thoughts, your own crazy train of thoughts that are coming at you first thing in the morning, than it is
to just stick it straight into a book and because it's like a structured path. I get what you're saying, but
because you're pretty
I'm
much
gonna need to be coherent in 10 minutes at work, and I need to be able to process my own thoughts, not some in a book.
Timer. There's just try to put like a 10-minute timer. Like literally, it is reading for 10 minutes. Then all of a sudden, again, it's the thing. Remember what I just said?
I can find 10 or 20 minutes to read, but it's gonna be after work. It's not gonna be at 5 a.m. Like you're never gonna catch me pulling out a book when I wake up. It's gonna be hard. Like after work or right when Emmett's in bed. Usually when I get home, Emmett wants to play, or I usually give him a candy.
Yeah. And so that makes sense. At least in the morning, you're admitting like it's probably not.
They got free candies at work.
It's not the slot that I could comfortably fit the 10 minutes in. And again, it has to be a thing that you comfortably like every aspect.
Until I get
when you do it, you like when you do it, you like what book you read, you like how you read it, you like where you read it, you like you pretty much. At least
that for right now, that's how I'm gonna pick up a habit. If I try to once I'm picking up if I start picking up a lot of new habits, it's going to be a lot easier I'm going to not have to be so comfortable doing it. I'm going to be okay being uncomfortable because I'm doing so much change already.
Yeah.
But at least baby steps for now.
Yeah.
Until I know for sure, okay, reading's a real habit for me.
Yes.
Like, this isn't something I'm faking, Or like,
you know what, you know what you just said, I won't ever do that in the morning.
Mhm.
You know you should try in the morning now. Well, oh yeah, fucking functional, have a set. Functional mushrooms in the morning are awesome. That's functional mushrooms.
Dude, I thought this was water. Thanks for bringing that up right as I asked for some.
But
yeah, functional mushrooms.
Jogging.
Okay.
You should seriously go on a short jog in the morning. I emphasize a short jog.
You wait until winter. You wait until January when it's the coldest. I think it's colder now than it was in December.
Dude, it's.
And you trying to catch me going for a jog around the block? I see people doing that still, even though it's this cold. And I go, you're crazy. And I'm sitting in my car waiting for the heater to work. And I'm like shaking in my car and I can barely take it. And they're out there fucking running.
And you get hot.
Yeah, you do.
Hot, dude.
I used to run cross country and we do it through the winter season. You get warm when you're running long enough. Yeah. To the point that you're like, I don't even need this jacket.
Yeah, I literally feel hot in whatever coat I'm in.
Small little cross-country jerseys, all I need.
Yeah, but I really love it because it's such a crazy boost to the rest of your day, and it's like it's also like doing a difficult task first thing makes every aspect of what you're doing for the rest of the day seem like, hey, yeah, at least I'm not jogging.
Yeah,
that's crazy to say. Fucking do jogging so that the rest of the day you're grateful for not being jogging, but like it honestly does.
There's so much moving around at work. I know I could consider it, but
it's such a unique making your body run is like such a unique feeling.
Would you agree that not everything is for everybody?
Also, real quick, breathe through your nose. I think
I know how to breathe when you're jogging.
I agree. Not everything is for everybody. 100%. You have to find your
right. Like just because it worked for you, it won't work for everybody. Jogging might work for you,
but
work for I'm not saying it doesn't work for me. I just want you to be like, because you're saying it will for sure. Like you'll feel great, and some people just won't.
It can't work for everybody because some people don't have runnable legs.
Yeah. Obviously some people who do have runnable legs don't enjoy running, and they're not going to force it. And some people just won't enjoy it.
But so that by that virtue, obviously there have to be other things that you can do. But my main general emphasis
is find
something. Yeah, in the morning to kind of raise up your heart rate because then it just feels like the rest of the day.
We do stretches before we start working. I just wake up, I get ready, and the first thing I do is drink a hot chocolate and stand there at work. And then we have our morning meeting, and then I go straight to doing every type of stretch with every part of the body because we all do it in big groups.
Stretching,
and then we just start building.
But warming up the muscles slightly and raising your heart rate.
That'll do it.
Raising your heart rate is pretty much what and I guess you're right. Really, honestly, with lifting doors.
Or catching me jogging before work or reading a book, even jogging after I built all those doors because they make you build them and then carry them onto those pallets.
Carry them, yes. So yeah, you're getting physical fucking exercise. I'm sure you're really not lacking.
And then on top of that, they even give you a free membership for working there to Move Fitness as long as you go 2 times a month, which really isn't a lot. You go 2 times a month, you get to keep the membership.
Yeah, pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah, and it's a free membership, but I just feel like I do enough there, and I'm busy enough with Emmett, with trying to make time for friends and different family events and everything else going on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fit in going to work out for like 30 minutes and then pick up a reading habit when I get home from that, and then go to I gotta start slow with one thing, and that's what I'm doing right.
Well, and realistically, the main reason, like now that my job is more sedentary, it makes it feel like the jogging in the morning is a necessary thing. Mm-hmm. You're raising your heart rate through most of the day, so and even in the morning, early in the morning, you're already starting to do that.
Through stretching to just getting to building. I have to fill up my brick mold carts, and the best way to describe brick mold is just big long sticks of wood.
Yeah,
they look like javelins, but sticks of woods.
Yeah,
and I pick up like 16 at a time, load them into the cart. I do that about like 10 times because it takes about 16 times 10. There's usually about 100 doors, and you need
as many javelin things.
Yeah, but you need 100 for left side and 100 for the right side, so you need double. Yeah, and so however many that is times 16, I load that into the cart. I don't really do math. I just do it really early in the morning when I'm not thinking.
Just make sure there's enough.
Yeah, really when I'm at work, when when you're waking up, like I might think about some stuff while I'm getting ready for work or go to work. The only thing I'm thinking about is like, grab, go, grab, go, grab, go. Like there's not much like outside of work thoughts that happen in my head until I'm like on break and I'm talking to somebody, or I get very locked in.
Yeah, dude, that is totally me too. Like,
but yeah, I do a lot of physical work, and I think it's enough that I don't need to add any gym membership or anything. Yes. I am going to force you to wrap this up, though. Okay. Getting late. Dude, it was a good session. Yes. It was a good talk. Dude, yes. Thanks for joining us. I enjoyed. I feel like I like my answer for what is your dream. Yes, dude, and we got a lot of different, really. I'd be excited if it hasn't happened on an episode, or if you have already done it yet, to hear what your dream is. Oh, well, yeah, 100%. I can't do that at some point. We do got to make you wrap this up, though. I know I should have asked that earlier. And what's cool about doing this is you'll probably be on again. And you guys can't see this, so this is my couch. That's awesome, sectional. Holy crap. Okay, it's like way bigger. It's way nicer. The other one just emanate way too much food on it for that thing to look nice. But this thing's way nice, and we're not going to let him eat. Wow, that's awesome, dude. She was hiding her face because she didn't want to share. We're going to be able to follow up. So, like, I feel like genuinely, if there aren't things and steps that you have taken to try to be more serious towards saving for the house, as well as right there, definitely as well as the steps, and as well as reading, as well as actually trying to find the snippet that you can fit it in comfortably in your schedule. We'll talk more about it. We'll just dissect more into it. I'm hoping every episode I come back, I can tell you something I've improved on. Yes, and that's if I can't, I'll just be like depressed next episode. It's also it's also a way to brainstorm. Well, there's got to be a reason why we're caught up on this step, so then we can actually sit through the discussion of being like, okay, how can we? If that happens, which it won't. Yes, but thanks for joining us for episode 4. Thank you for having me. Of the Dream Managers, dude.